Baby boomers are sitting on record amounts of equity, and I want to show you an interesting statistic right now and point out a huge opportunity you have to market to your database and your sphere to generate buyers and sellers. So if you take a look at this, this is the number of all-cash buyers. Going back to 2003, so from 2003 to 2009, it hovered around 10%. After the housing crisis, it shot up as equity started to regain. And also builders weren't building as many houses, and slowly but surely equity started to accumulate. It still hovered around 13%, but then after the COVID boom that created all that equity, look, it shot up to 26%. So that is literally 1 in 4 buyers right now that are in that generation that could literally pay cash. So here's some strategies I want to share with you. And it's important to understand these because that way you'll have the language and be able to share a vision and opportunity with these sellers. So the first thing is if they can downsize, they can get a smaller home that's easier to maintain. That's obvious, and pay all cash. You got to let them know, understand capital gains tax laws. For most couples, they'll be exempt because it's a primary residence. So it's a tax-free event to come in. They can fully get all new furniture, pay cash for the house, have some money left over, and completely change their cash flow situation. And so that is one option. The second one is for restructuring debt. So even though these folks might be able to pay cash, a lot of the baby boomers, they've helped kids, they've helped grandkids, they've co-signed on student loans, they have car loans, they might have eliminated some credit card debt over a period of time. There's like life's in session. And so when you see somebody that you're having the conversation, they have a lot of equity, ask them about the other debts. Ask them the questions of goals, but dig a little bit deeper. Do you have other debts to pay off? Would you like to get a brand new house and refurnish it? How would you like to restructure your cash flow and everything? And let me give you an example of both of these. So I have 2 transactions this month, both that fit in this category. So this is a real strategy. One of them, I have somebody who wants to buy a house near Lake Granbury, and they had a huge amount of, in fact, they had a free and clear home, but it wasn't enough to purchase the house, but they had saved up between what they had in their house and what they had saved. We were able to buy the house in Lake Granbury with a very small mortgage that they're going to be out, like $50,000 mortgage. They'll pay it off in 5 years, and they're getting their dream house. And they're thrilled. The second one is, I have a couple that just, life's in session, they accumulated some student loans, some revolving debt, some other consumer debt, but they have a bunch of equity in their house. So what we're doing is we're literally grabbing that equity out. We're paying off all the debt and then going out and buying another home. They're going to end up going from point A to point B with about the same housing payment, but we're eliminating literally a couple $1,000s a month in debt. So these downside strategies and these grab the equity and restructure the debt strategy needs to be part of your game plan. The last thing I want to share with you is how I've been generating clients. Though I have a very large client database after doing this for years, and I literally call on a weekly basis in perpetuity, meaning I just, once a week I block off time and I call just to check in on my clients. And I'm telling you, you would not believe how rewarding it is. Not only from an intangible point of view, just because you reconnect with people, you find out what's going on with their life. It's a great way to stay in connection with your database. But you find out things like, oh, we're thinking about moving. Oh, we're thinking about selling. Oh, we have so-and-so that wants to relocate here. Or I have so-and-so that wants to downsize. And it's having this data in this video and the options for the downside move. Keep that as one of your strategies in your back pocket so that when you get in that conversation, you know what to say. And you can paint a vision for what's potential with equity. And as a certified mortgage planner, that's what I do with people. I paint a vision of, hey, this is what's possible using this equity to restructure your life. And people get excited. And if they're ready to make that move, if they're ready to sell the house, you can really help them achieve an amazing goal in their life. So I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you have a great day. Please feel free to connect with me if you'd like me to help your clients and help them build a great mortgage plan and achieve their goals.